Alright, well, we're a day late, $1 short, or a little bit more day late, $1 short, but that's fine. We're here. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal, and this is Books Forever After, where I sit on my floor, we talk about everything and all things books, and nothing but the books. Okay, so we're a little bit behind. I am not the cool person, and I am delayed and doing the announcement and just my general TBR, so, but here we are. However, I was a little bit sick, and also I'm in the middle of planning, deep in the trenches of planning the Ever After Readathon for May, so I'm really excited to go through and share. I can't wait to share those with you, all the plans and everything like that, so looking forward to that. But anyway, we're already behind, so let's just kind of go through. There's a lot happening in March, and sadly, in the past years, I've usually something ends up happening. There's like so much activity and things happening that I usually am not able to read as much. Sometimes I think one year was 4 books, 6 books. I mean, last month in February, I was only able to read 6 books, even though it felt like I read a lot. But I don't know. I mean, it's just a number. As long as I'm enjoying the books, that's what matters, right? As always, a TBR is always just a general guideline and not a promise, especially for this mood reader. Well, anyway, so there is some changes that I'm trying to do with my TBR as a general guide, so you'll probably see that more often. I mean, of course, May is a different animal altogether, because that's going to be historical romance 24/7 for the most part for me, my readathon. But other than that, I have a general guideline that I want to do, focusing on fantasy romance, historical romance, and whatever follows into that, whether it's contemporary romance, dark romance, whatever that is. In a general rule, I'm trying to at least do, of my fantasy romance, a reread, continuing a series, and starting a new series. And same thing for my historical romance, picking 3 from my 25 and 2025 list, or and picking 1 or 2 from my continuing series, so that I am continuing on whenever I start that new series in my 25 list, and also my current continuing series, which I will be doing a video later to show you all the historical romance specific series I'm in the middle of. And I say middle of because it's historical romance, and in general those can be read as standalones. There are exceptions though. There are exceptions sometimes. So that's in general. And then also just, my hope and my try is continuing the YA series for, Lord help me if I can finally start the YA series, finish the series. Not making great progress there. But doing that, and then also reading a Carrie Lake a month, because, that's where we're at. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. And with that all the way, let's just actually dive into it. Can we? Alright, so again, I am behind the times, and I am so sorry, Beccie, that life got in the way of me announcing. But anyway, there's an exciting 24-hour readathon that we're going to be doing. Instead of we usually do every other month an Unstuff Your Kindle vlog, where you just we pick some sort of very random topic to kind of read through all of the ebooks that we have gathered onto our Kindles, whether that's through Kindle Unlimited, through Unstuff Your Kindle, where you got it from the library, whatnot. It could even be your physical media, to be honest, but it's just trying to get rid of the ebooks out of our Kindles so we can actually read those and see if those ones that we get for free from Unstuff Your Kindle or Unstuff Your Kindle days are actually worth it, and that kind of. I will link Beccie's video down below, as well as the other co-host, and the links for that. I haven't created my link just yet for the live show, so basically in general, I don't have all their names, and I am doing this late at night, so I'm totally forgetting. We're going to be having 3-hour time slots to do reading sprints, to do a 24-hour Unstuffathon. So instead of a vlog this month, we're doing a Unstuffathon. Now you can still do a vlog. You can do whatever you want to pick to your heart's content. I mean, I think one that would be kind of cool, and maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows, by the time that we have this, which is going to be March 22nd and 22nd, starting at noon on the 22nd to the 23rd for the full 24 hours. So you could do a theme if you wanted to. I mean, I still like Manchester Madness. I mean, that would be fun. So if you want to do a theme, let's do Manchester Madness. I think it's epic. Totally epic. If you wanted to do a theme. Otherwise, just whatever in general you want to pick. So we have different time slots. So we're going to be 3-hour time slots, and Becky, God bless her, I think she chose the 3 a.m. time slots. Interesting whether she'll be sleeping, but you know, we're going to be reading splits. We do have people, you know, from all over the globe, I'm sure, watch in different time zones. So that way it actually accommodates everyone to be able to join a reading sprint. So I think that's a lot of fun. My time slot is going to be 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on the 22nd. And that is, of course, all these times are Eastern Standard Time, and I will have those down in the description box below for you. That's where I'll have my reading sprints, so if it'll be here on my channel. I haven't created that link yet, but make sure, again, that you just stay notified, and I recommend you following the other co-hosts so that way you do get notified whenever they do have that live show. Go check their channel to see and hit notifications for that live show if they've already created. So just as a general, you can also follow them on Instagram, and because as the time gets closer, we're also sharing our stories and things like that. So when that time comes, you can join to watch the live. We have that. So that's the big Unstuffathon announcement. I have no idea. An inkling maybe on what I'm gonna read. I know in general maybe a novella or something, you know, trying to get through as many novellas might be the better choice, but I think I'm gonna use that time to possibly finally get to A Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Roark, because I know the Legacy series is just so popular, but I want to start with this series by her, and I had gotten this one from a Unstuff Your Kindle day a while back, so I'm really excited to try that one. Now, so on to the full actual like March TBR. Besides that, we do have Mood Reader Book Club. We did post a poll again this time, and this time we had 2 choices. It was the book 3 of the Las Lorenas, I think is what it's called, of Adriana Jerez, our book 3 in that series that was just released. The other option was Dare to be a Duchess by Sadhna Bog, and that one actually won the poll. So we will be reading that one this month. The reading sprints, by the time you're seeing this, is probably tomorrow. And the reading sprints will be on April's channel, and that will be 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on her channel on March 7th for reading sprints, and the live show will be on Friday, March 21st at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. Now, I will be sure to, I will have the link to the reading sprints down below, so that will already be there, but I haven't created the live show just yet, so that'll be created right after the reading sprints, so that way we don't get confused, because we are prone to do that. We have that. So those are the announcements, the Unstuffathon, Reader Book Club, those are like the requirements. So now we have, what am I currently reading that I'm most likely going to be finishing this month? Well, it was currently reading A Fire in the Flesh by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I think this is book 3 in the prequel series of From Blood and Ash. And I actually literally just finished this the other day. So already finished this one. It was 5 stars and a lot of fun. So I don't know. So I went back to back right from book 2 to this one because I was just in it and I didn't want to stop the momentum. I had to read the next one, which is why I love completed series, because I didn't have to wait. And there's this sort of power in that's just satisfying. So but anywho, I don't know when I'm going to start the next one. I don't know if I'm going to flip-flop back to the From Blood and Ash, or whatever it's called. A Soul of Ash and Blood, or whatever it's called. Whenever it's the one from book 5 from Blood and Ash. I don't know if I'll do that, or if I'll just skip to the 4th and final book in this series, because I just want to be accomplished. I want to feel accomplished, and I don't really feel like I need to read it in the recommended author order, because, you know, I'm a rebel. What can I say? So yeah, we have that. So that one's done. So already I feel very, very accomplished. Now the next one is I still wanted to read Adriana Herrera because I wanted to try her out. And I had already had this on my hold from the Libby app from my library. And so I'm going to be reading book 1 in the Las Lorenes. Gosh, if I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. A Caribbean Heiress in Paris. It's book 1, so I have just started it. I'm only 10% through for that. And then I'm also doing one of my rereads, which is Guardian of the Drowned Empire by Frankie Diane Mellis. I'm actually rereading this on audio during my commute to work back there and back. And then next, what I have for my other historical romances that I want to read for continuing a series, I am making the executive decision because I want to read this one, is book 2 from the Sinful Wallflower series. I read My Sinful Duke or something like that, or My Darling Duke, and I just love that. That was first 6 stars of the year, and I wanted to continue on with Stacey Reid because I am a stan now. I am just obsessed and I can't help myself. So I'm reading this one. This is Her Wicked Marquess. It follows another of the heroines in the friend group, or friend group acquaintance kind of situation, and looking forward to this one. And then the next one is, I believe, will be a buddy read with Amber. She had mentioned in my 25 historical romances in 2025 video, my TBR that I wanted to read, that she would be open to buddy reading this one because I think she wants to read it this month. So Amber, hopefully we can buddy read this one this month. You let me know. This one is The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie by Jennifer Ashley, so excited for that. Next one, so if I can do it, let's do a spinner wheel, because like I said, that's only takes up really one book from my 25 and 2025. So I still want to at least pick one more from that book, from that selection. So let's do that. I have my spinner wheel, has all the 25 authors. I did remove Jennifer Ashley since we already have that one. So we're gonna do that. So this is gonna be really loud, so let me do this. Let's see what it says. Okay. Alright, so it said Kathy Maxwell. So let me find, okay, here it is. So that would be The Earl Claims His Wife, and that is this one. So this one is a second chance romance. So excited to read this one. I think it's like, yeah, second chance, like Marriage in Trouble kind of situation where he has a mistress and then he inherits the earldom, and so he has to try to create an heir. So he tries to get back with his wife, and this has nothing to do with him. So, and she's everything that he actually is attracted to and everything like that, and personality wise. So be interesting to see how this one goes. I don't think I've read a Kathy Maxwell before, so this would be a new to me author, so I'm excited to try this one. Now if I don't get to it this month, I will be doing a rollover for next month. So yeah, we'll make that executive decision. And then of course, like I said, I carry a month, and that would be A Master of Salt and Bones. This is a gothic romance, and with a hero, of course, that is a recluse, and I believe he plays the piano, which is just something that the little specific niche that I just love. I don't know why. I do. It's a thing. And I believe that she becomes a caretaker or something or a companion to his mother or something like that. But that's really all I know. But I'm really excited to read this one, and yeah, just excited to continue on into the Carrie Lake backlist. That's the goal. And then next, I mean, this is what the Force TBR this is on. I can finally get to the YA series spinner wheel, so I can start a new series. But we'll see, because I wanted to read the new release of the Hunger Games series prequel that's coming out, The Sunrise on the Reaping, so I really want to read that, but we'll see. If I get sidetracked and I can't help myself, I might have to pivot to that, but we'll see. But that is The Kiss of Deception, and as we know, I've said this so many times, but that's what I want to read for there. And then lastly, if I get time, which has also been probably like on the 3rd TBR month by now, is Trial of the Sun Queen by Nisha J. Tooley. Now, in general, I do have some 12 lists of romanticies that I want to get started, so that will be started on my romantasy TBR spinner wheel thing whenever I get to it. But in general, I was in the mood to read this one, and so executive decision because it's my TBR and I'm a mood reader, so I'm picking this one. Alright, well that is my March TBR. A little behind, but better late than never, right? That is all the books I'm going to read in March and all of the events. So let me know down below what you are excited down in the comments, what book you're really excited to join. And let me know if you're actually going to join us in the Unstuffathon or join us in our Mood Reader Book Club this month with the Dare to Be a Duchess by Daphne. If you don't want to comment that, please go ahead and comment a shamrock because it is March. Of course, I mean, it's obligatory that we have to do that. So if you don't want to comment all that, but you want to let me know that you're here, go ahead and comment that shamrock. As always, I'll have my links down below in the description box. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.